This is the second meeting in the series this season. Utah won the first by 21 in Salt Lake City, January 11th. Usman along two, and he rattles it home.
Had a poor performance at K-State on Wednesday night.
Jennings turning the corner. He has a free ride to the rim. It's 4-0 Oklahoma State. Turning it over at a clip of over 15 per game in league play. Dean a three, and he rattles it true. Just his 8th three of the year.
And he did a great job of moving the defense and getting them to shift.
Asar with his second turnover. Trying to track down Keller to the rim. A block. Oklahoma State clears. Thompson pulls the trigger. He got it. Underneath, Jennings. Out of bounds, it'll stay with the Cowboys.
They're getting better. The rotation is tightening up a little bit. And this end of the floor has gotten better. Defensively, they have improved as Big 12 play has gone along.
On the run, Waleed lays it home.
One is guys that are willing to share. You can tell that by their assist rate as a team. The other thing, he recruits to rebounders.
Thompson's 2 for 2 from downtown.
There's ball security out front. And then he's got the vision and size to see over the top of the smaller guards.
Leaning in and wishing it through Keanu Dawes, who had a big game in the first matchup.
Field goal shooting. That's how you win games, even when things aren't as crisp on the offensive end.
Utah was plus 18 in the rebounding against Cincinnati midweek as Sumnick powers it through.
It's almost like that went in, and you could see the countenance of those 5 Oklahoma State players was really lifted.
Thompson's 3 for 3. A first half hat trick from distance. Oklahoma State has their largest lead 7 minutes in. Erickson after the shot fake. Lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with Utah on this end.
Thompson, and if you followed him in his career, like we said, he gets one to go down, and then they usually come in bunches behind it. That's pretty well guarded right there. But Thompson, the damage had already been done because he'd already made 2 threes prior. Now he's feeling it.
Waleed, his rebuttal is true.
Much different approach so far here this afternoon.
Deep in the shot clock, Madsen has to lock and load, and he drills a 3. Asar one-on-one against Thompson, trying to get to his spot. Spinning, great patience, and he puts it home. 30-yard pass, which he did in the fall.
Yeah.
Caught 4 touchdowns for the Utah football team. On the handle, that little half hook back to the well.
Yeah.
10 to shoot as Mason Madsen loads up a 3 from the top. Lovering on the scramble. Dawes double clutch and a jump ball. Still a 2-possession game. 7-2 at home. There are only 2 home losses to teams ranked in the top 15. And the net as Avery throws it down with a 2-handed slam.
Well, it's like most Big 12 matchups.
Trying to expand on a 6-point lead. Dow, a 3 rattles true. Utah's leading scorer is Waleed with 5. On the other side, Bryce Thompson's had the hot hand for Oklahoma State with a game-high 11. Madsen buries a triple. Thompson has to give it up. Brantley, a double comes. Sumnick trailing, and he finishes.
What a really good drive and find right there from Brantley. Turn the corner, get that big to rotate, provided a window for Sumnick.
Brantley second on the team with 48 dimes this season. Madsen, after a head fake, finds the cutter. Waleed, that is outstanding passing from the Utes.
Yeah, when Madsen makes the right play and doesn't force shots, he's really effective.
My goodness. A long 3 from Chi Avery. Deep in the timer. Half hook, rims out. Follow won't go. Asar, he finishes for the Utes.
There's the
They were
pounding.
relentless on that end.
Yeah, James, there's the pounding of the glass right there. And, I mean, if you need an example of that size discrepancy, it was right there. As all those bodies standing next to each other, The red ones were much bigger.
Dean, a pretty floater. Utah really needs this win if they want to be in the conversation for an NCAA tournament berth. A steal, and Osar with the hammer. Let's see if that re-energizes Utah on the defensive end. Keller, a three, hit it with a hand in his face.
However far Avery is at the top of the key.
Cross-court skip, Madsen steps into a three. Rebound batted around, Oklahoma State pulls it out of the pack. Fueling the break, Thompson end to end, and he finishes.
But if he has a little comfortability, he'll make you pay. And then Thompson, who
Utah tracks down the air ball.
good stop right there. Sound defense from the Utes.
Osar underneath, had it blocked from behind. In this contest, Oklahoma State with 7. The Utes have been the team that's cleaned up at halftime. Oklahoma State's on the move.
Yeah, Oklahoma State's up 11, but they need a good possession right here.
Usman with the feathery touch. Nice pass from Brantley.
You have to get it to the heart.
Utah needs some points. Charles jumps a three, and he got it. That got Bryce Thompson off the bench and set to check in at the next dead ball for Oklahoma State. Jennings trying to curl inside, flips up a wild shot, and to clean it up is Sumner.
So there's one stop, James. And down here, just don't turn it over. Get you a decent look.
Trying to feed this guy. Osar with the bucket.
Love it. Pay the consequences.
Utah's got most of their points from the foul line as of late. They haven't made a field goal in over 3 minutes, and another miss. Madsen got the second. 2 looks from Gabe Manson.
Arizona had a tough schedule. They weren't clicking early on, but Tommy Lloyd has done a great job. I mean, they're ultra talented.
Thompson gets freed up for a gimme.
His effort defensively is as good as it's ever been. And then he has 7 rebounds.
Madsen's three, he got it. It's a 7-point game with 1:15 to go. With Bryce Thompson off the floor, who has to take over for Oklahoma State to survive? 10 seconds to play. Oklahoma State's going to move to 8-2 here inside Gallagher-Iba Arena. A nice win for the Cowboys, 81-72, our final score.